Hi, in today's video, we're going to be doing my vinyl collection. And yes, this vinyl is not on. As you can see, it's not glowing blue. Now it's turned on, but I don't want to have this turned on. This is for just decoration, but I can just take this off. This is Rex Smith and Rachel Sweet single from them. This is side 2 from the vinyl. And I like to have this kind of like that. So today we're going to be doing my Pink Floyd vinyl collection. So first up, let's go with the 7-inch singles. This is the only Pink Floyd 7-inch single that I got. Is Another Brick in the Wall Part 2 / One of My Turns. This is a Hungarian pressing. This is super rare. I finally got my hands on this. So yeah. I bought this at a shopping mall like not too long ago. Alright, next up is the 33 RPM vinyls, if I can find one. Okay, so first up is we got Dark Side of the Moon, their iconic album, of course, with the album cover. This is a 1 LP. I have no idea what goes in here. I have the vinyl right here. So this is the first pressing. This is the first release. First pressing, as I like to call it, because it has a blue triangle in the center of the disc in the newer versions of Dark Side of the Moon. This is the original release with the Harvest logo on it. Alright, so favorite songs on here: On the Run, Time, The Great Gig in the Sky, Money, and Brain Damage and Eclipse. Pretty good album. I haven't listened to this yet in a while since I got Atom Heart Mother yesterday. So that's Dark Side of the Moon. I will be getting Uma Guma. My friend is gonna remind me when I'm gonna get that. He's gonna call me if he has it in his store. Alright, next up. Now this is not the first pressing. This is the 2016 remaster of Wish You Were Here. So as you can see in the first pressing releases, one thing I noticed in the first pressing releases, which I do need to pick up, the first pressing release of Wish You Were Here, because I saw him in David's store, which is one of my friends. In the first pressing, it didn't came with this postcard of who the hell is that? So yeah, this is a postcard. This is not for use. This is just for album art only. So there it is. This is the 2016 remaster of it, because you can see there's no Columbia logo in here, because in the first pressing this was a little bit monochrome, dark. It's a little bit darker. I don't know why it's like purple when it hits the light for some reason, but yeah. Favorite songs on this is Shine Like a Crazy Diamond parts 1 through 5, Welcome to the Machine, Wish You Were Here, and Have a Cigar. Shine Like a Crazy Diamond parts 6 and 9 is okay, but I prefer to listen to track 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, they're just only like 5 tracks in this album. So that's Wish You Were Here. And fun fact, this was my very first Pink Floyd vinyl that I ever got. Alright, so next up, we got another 2016 remaster, which is The Wall. Now, this writing in here is actually a hype sticker. You can see that on the light. Because if I remove this Hive sticker, it will just look like this. But whenever I bought this, the Hive sticker was literally on it. I mean, it's kind of off-centered a little bit, but it is gatefold. I really like this image. What is happening? Alright, so I take it out. It will show you lyrics on side 1, side 2. So, this includes like a 26 or 22, I think it includes like 23 tracks in the album. Because it is like 81 minutes long, that's why it includes 2 LPs. So you got the Schoolmaster on side 1, and Pink, which if you didn't see the movie Pink Floyd The Wall, from 1982, and basically there's a guy named Pink, and this is his wife for some reason. That does not look like. All right, so of course, iconic album with their song "Another Brick in the Wall" Part 2. We got the LP number 2, side 3, and side 4. So on side 3, it features Pink on there, and on I cannot tell who that is. That must be the judge. I like how it just spins. I like how it just. I like how it just spins on the record vinyl, bro. So yeah. Now I have to get a. Okay, I don't even need this, but there is a hype sticker that tell you the track listing and everything. So on side 1, favorite tracks is "The Happiest Days of Our Lives," "Another Brick in the Wall" Part 1, 2, and "The Happiest Days of Our Lives." On side 2, my favorite songs are "Empty Spaces," "Young Lost," "One of My Turns," "Another Brick in the Wall" Part 3. On side 3, my favorite songs are "Hey You," "Vera," "Bring the Boys Back Home," and "Comfortably Numb." And on side 4, the "Run Like Hell," "The Trial," "Waiting for the Worms," "Stop," which is like 39 seconds long. "Run Like Hell," "Waiting for the Worms," "Stop," "The Trial," and "Outside the Wall." This is probably the most expensive vinyl I have, because it is a European release of the album. Alright, next up. Now, this is a first pressing of Metal. So it is gatefold. It is 1 LP, but for some reason, what in the world is this, bro? Um, look at this. There's nothing in it. This is not 2 LP, bro. So you can see first pressing with the Harvest logo on it. So there are 5 tracks on side 1 and 1 track on side 2. If you ask me, South Park fan, why is there like 1 track on side 2? It's because the song Echoes is like 23 minutes long. And yes, I have actually listened to that song. It's really good. So my favorite songs are "One of These Days," "Pillow of Winds," "San Tropez," and "Seamus," which is a dog, and "Echoes." Those are my favorite songs from the album Metal. So this is I just realized that this is a Yugoslavia release. So yeah. Next up, this is my favorite vinyl of all time. You can see how glossy this thing is. This one is brand new. If you haven't seen the unboxing video of this, this is a Atom Heart Mother. I got this vinyl yesterday. It's pretty great. And this is the 2016 remaster of it. I haven't actually listened to this. I just only listened to track 2 from the album. Which, yes, on on side 1, it just includes one track, title track, Atom Heart Mother, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts of that song, which is like 23 minutes long, which is like a symphonic rock music almost. And this includes the 4 tracks on side 2. So, favorite songs are the title track, Atom Heart Mother, If, Fat Old Son, and Alan's Facilitic Breakfast. Weird track to end off the album, bro. Like, there's just some. I don't know. This was Pink Floyd's 5th album, right after Metal came out. Because if you didn't know, Metal came out in 1971, and Atom Heart Mother came out in 1970. I just only have 8 Pink Floyd albums. The next Pink Floyd vinyl I'm going to be getting is Piper at the Gates of Dawn, which is their debut album from 1967. So that's Atom Heart Mother. Next up, this is an unofficial release, which is a Hungarian pressing of Best of Pink Floyd. This only includes like 6 tracks, and it is a Hungarian pressing. You can tell because American vinyls doesn't look like this. If you don't know Favorite, as my brother likes to call it, because my brother is from the UK and he's a big fan of the Beatles. And fun fact, I'm gonna be going to a Beatles museum soon on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing a video of that. So yeah, and on the song "Money" is weird because it's the early mix of that song. And Shine You Crazy Diamond is also weird because at the very end of the song, there's a saxophone. I can't remember who played the saxophone, but the saxophone fades out at the very end of the album version, and this one is just like guitar solo, with a guitar solo fades out at the very end. So, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, which it is the single version. I'm not gonna play it. Why did I take the stylus off? Alright, so favorite songs are Money, Sheep, Wish You Were Here, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. This is also super rare. I'm gonna show you once again, I'm gonna show you the album cover. I don't know the runtime. This must be like 37 minutes of the runtime of this album, maybe. But you can tell that David Gilmour is in this album cover, like he's sitting on the chair. That is literally based off from their studio/live album Umaguma. If I have more, okay, we have more over here. Next up, this is also a super rare release, which is a concept release of Animals. I don't know who thought. How do you make a paper case that looks like a vinyl? But it is a first pressing. There is a sleeve with lyrics on it, but I'm not gonna take that out because it will be very hard to put back. So it is the first pressing. Favorite songs on here. Every single song on this album is great. So yeah, it is a Harvest pressing. So that's Animals, the first pressing of the album. I have another pressing of Animals, which is the 2018 remix version. This is a gatefold. Now, this is also one LP, but it comes with a booklet, but I'm not gonna take that out because there is a unboxing video of that. So, you can tell that this one is kind of monochrome. So, yeah. I have a second pressing of the album, which is like the first pressing, but it has the same image on the back, but it's not monochrome. kinda. So yeah. If I have more. Alright, so the last one is it's right here. This didn't came with any case. You can see that this is a little brighter than the 2018 remaster version. You can see. And also side one plays very badly. It looks like someone took a let me bring my Xiaomi night lamp. Look how scratchy that is. It looks like someone took a razor and just scratched the shit out of this thing. Side 2 plays fine, but side 1, yeah, that is literally gonna damage the stylus. Stylus? What the fuck? Okay, so alright, so yeah, that includes my Pink Floyd vinyl collection. Our update, I forgot to mention that on the first pressing of Animals, the concept version, I forgot to mention that Roger Waters' name is misprinted as Walkers. What is Walkers? I'm not sure, but maybe my editor can put up an image of it, so there it is. And on this version, which is the second pressing, which is literally the first pressing, but with images on it. Yeah, the case is broken for this thing. So, you can see that my editor put up an image. So I'm not sure if you can see, because it's kind of poorly written, but it is written Waters on it. So maybe this is like a misprint of this version, because they mispronounced Walkers. So let me just check on Another Brick in the Wall 2 single. Yes, they did not mispronounce it. They said Waters. So, yeah.